Good morning, grand rising. It is another day, and we've been blessed. The birds are chirping. We've had rain, so everything's looking a little greener. So, happy Monday to you. I hope you've had a good start to your day. I hope your thoughts are in a good place, in a place of moving forward. I woke up feeling the need to share a message. I was reflecting upon the importance of knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, no one can tell you who you are. And when you know who you are, you walk with authority. You step into who you are because you know who you are. That is a powerful, powerful moment. Which takes me back to the reason why I felt the need to... School bus just went by to deliver this message, because I was reflecting upon a time not so long ago either. I was working in a doctor's office, and it was my turn to work the front window to check patients in. We've just had lunch, open up the window, line up. I'm good though. I love processing people. I can chat you up, take your information, process you through, keep you smiling. This one day, this lady approaches the window, and we're chatting it up. Good conversation, processing her through, getting the information I need. And she asked me the question, "Where are you from?" Now, at the time, I was living in Windsor, Ontario. I grew up, as you know from my previous videos, in Nova Scotia. Here's the deal. When she asked me that question, I did not know much about any of my genealogy. I didn't know where my people really came from. At the time, you know what, I just knew that, you know what, there was a very small selection of curries. So when she asked me that question that day, my answer came out like this. Well, I'm not really sure. I know that, you know what, having come from Africa as a slave, those records weren't kept, so I'm really not sure. But I said, you know what, I grew up in Nova Scotia. It was in that moment it sparked something inside of me, because I said I will never be caught off guard like that again. So I guess Spirit created that moment because it sent me on that pilgrimage of discovering and finding out who I was, and researching different avenues and different places. However, through Spirit, it kept me going back to my grandparents. And it made me think, what was their story? Because we never knew much about their story. Which led me down to the path of more discovering them. moving that day forward, as you know, 4 years ago, I moved home, driven by spirits, said, go home. You will find your tribe. At the time, I thought, like-minded people. Upon coming home, that need to research who I was became like a hunger inside of me. Upon seeing the devastation in my community, when it came to my people, I knew there was a need. How did it get this way? So it invoked a lot of questions inside me, which moved me more into action of researching who I was, who we were, where we came from. To make a long story short, because I don't want to drag this out, but I was privileged to run into a beautiful spirit of a man who had been in the fight of discovering who we were. And I will bring his name to name, Dustin Stevenson, who nephew is who I'll call him, because that is who he is in my heart. Started me on a journey which led me to discovering who I was. Who my people were. I can tell you that the woman who's making this video, who is in front of you, who has the courage, who stands tall, who knows who she is, loves who she is, and loves her people. My Indian warrior black woman. Who walks around right now and is unsure of who she is. Find out who you are. Step in to your power. You are so needed for this time period. So, having said that, I'm going to bring a close to this video, and I am going to send love, peace, healing, and good vibrations. And I want you go discover who you are. And in the midst of that, make a beautiful day. Bye.